after mourning the loss of Breonna Taylor for over 100 days, almost 200 days now, just wondering how you felt, because so often you're asked to respond without tapping into your feelings or even being able to express your feelings. How did you feel as a Black woman hearing about the charges in the Breonna Taylor case, or the lack thereof?
It was a gut punch in many ways. I have been in conversations with her mother, Tamika Palmer, for months now. And the first conversation that I had with her, when she talked about her daughter, and therefore the life that has now been lost. Breonna Taylor was a caregiver in her spirit and her nature. She cared for her grandmother. She cared for her family. She cared for her community. She cared for society. She cared for people she had never met, which is why she wanted to be, as her life dream, a nurse, but decided to first become an EMT so she could respond to the call on the street, so that she would understand what was happening in the streets, on the ground, and be able to respond immediately. That's why she became an EMT, with a life's purpose and dream of becoming a nurse. And she was beautiful inside and out in every way. And it is tragic. And I have been saying from the beginning that her life deserves to be valued and to be honored. And she and her family and the rest of the community deserve justice. They deserve justice then, they deserve justice today, and they deserve justice tomorrow. And it's now become cliche, but it just remains true. I will not stop speaking her name.
And speaking of speaking her name, the Attorney General in the state, Daniel Cameron, did just that at the RNC. He spoke her name, and then there are these charges for bullets shot into the home of her white neighbor, but not bullets that killed Breonna Taylor. Given the fact that you were a prosecutor, would you have pressed charges against the 3 officers involved in the case?
Well, I don't know all the details of the case, but I will say this, that there needs to be transparency about what happened, and that family and that community deserve justice. Yeah. And that's just the bottom line.